Hi guys, it's me Fifi and I'm back again today with a video that's a little bit different to anything that I normally post. If you already subscribed to me, you might already know that in July I did go to South Korea to get surgery on my face. I'd been wanting surgery for a very long time, and since I've been into Korean culture and all stuff like that, I was finally I felt ready and confident enough that it was time for me to get the surgery. I do feel it's very important that if you're not confident about something on your body, or you can even feel depressed, like, you know, you lack confidence, self-esteem because of something on you which you can change and you've been wanting to change for years, it's okay to do that. You shouldn't feel judged by others. And also, I also feel it's important, if there is something you do want to change on your body, that there are sources and companies and clinics and surgeons that are easy for you to access and that are safe. And yeah, I want to be one of those people that can provide you with that, since I've been through it myself and I've had such a good experience. I want to be able to share that with you guys. So since I've been into like Korean culture and all stuff like that, I decided, okay, it's time to go to Korea and I'm gonna get my surgery. And what I did is I looked into multiple medical tourism companies in Seoul, and I sent emails to multiple ones. But it turns out that the best company for me was Seoul Guide Medical. I'd been emailing Seoul Guide Medical for quite a while, and just speaking with them, they were just the best company for me. And through all the research I was doing, and I'd seen other YouTubers go through Seoul Guide Medical and all stuff like that, and I was just seeing very consistent and very good and very consistent results. And I was really happy about that. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go with Seoul Guide Medical. And yeah, let's cue the VT. There's a little bit more info on Seoul Guide Medical. Seoul Guide Medical is a medical tourism company based in Gangnam, Seoul, South Korea. And this is their CEO, Mr. Tony Medina. You can actually check out his Instagram and stuff. He's super cool, guys. All the links and stuff will be in the description, along with all the links you'll need for Seoul Guide Medical, emails, phone numbers, etc. Like I said, Seoul Guide Medical is a medical tourism company, so they don't just provide you with services for cosmetic procedures, but medical ones too, and I think that's awesome. They're based in Gangnam, Seoul. I'm not sure if I already said that, but yeah. They actually work closely with the best clinics and the best doctors in Korea, so they will provide you honestly with the best of the best. And not just that, they'll provide you with translators and people that will help you every single step of the way. They'll be there at all your consultations, as well as before and after your procedures. You'll also be able to contact them through email and other messages services the whole time. Yeah, they will also provide you with airport pickup and a place to stay if need be. And their service is actually free, so you will not have to pay. So Seoul Guide Medical actually provided me with some awesome skincare packages. They have bronze package, silver package, gold package, I believe. And within these packages, they have some really cool like skin procedures where, honestly and truly, let me just say this. When you go through surgery, your skin's just like, no. You swell, you break out because you can't clean your face properly. It's just not a good time for your skin. And it's actually super important to get some nice facials and skincare in before your surgery. So that's why it's really important to do this, and I'm so glad I did it, because I broke out a tiny bit after surgery, but literally my skin was glowing, and I was so thankful, because I know other people that have had surgery where they weren't so lucky, and I was super thankful for that. So I'm going to show you guys and talk you guys through all the procedures I went through, and yeah, roll the VT again. Okay guys, so here we have my first stop, which is Genie Clinic. The skin therapy I had here was the Aqua Peel and Rejuvenation Light. So here you can see me talking with Anna from Seoul Guide Medical. Hi Anna! She's just explaining to me like in more detail about the procedures that I'm going to be getting done and stuff like that. And here the doctor is just talking to me and explaining to me all the science behind the skin procedures that I was about to have done. He was just explaining to me about my concerns actually about my skin. He was asking me about my skin and what I'd like to do, and then he explained to me, like, you know, all the science behind it and how these procedures work. This is me just getting ready to get all my pores sucked out clean. Here they're just spraying water into my pores and like sucking it out. It sounds really weird, but honestly this procedure helped me so much, and I can't stress how important it is to get a good skin procedure done pre-surgery, because you swell up and you just get greasy and oily and you can't clean your face properly after surgery. So this just clears out all the pores. I'm actually going to go back again to get it done again, because my skin after this, woo, it was the best it's ever looked before. Okay, now this is me getting the rejuvenation laser therapy, which is actually a laser light. It was actually super relaxing for me. I almost fell asleep, I'm not gonna lie. Even though the light was shining on my face, it was actually super relaxing. And now I'm just having my mask being put on. They actually put this all over your face. They'll ask you before they put it all over your face in case you're like claustrophobic or something. Obviously your nostrils are free so you can breathe, and it feels so cool and nice. It just feels so relaxing. I also think I'm going to get this mask done again, and they'll leave you for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I can't remember the exact amount of time. Yeah, I think I might have actually fallen asleep during this one. It was super nice. Okay, now so I've moved on to Renovo Skin Clinic to get the Ultra Duo for rejuvenation, also a scan and analysis, just to see where my skin's at and which problems I have with my skin. I'm just washing my face again here, lol, just to make sure it's extra clean for the scan and analysis. Don't want any dirt on my face for that. Okay, now so this is one of the coolest things that I had done. This is the scan. Anna's just probably explaining to me what I have to do. You have to just put your face in, and then it scans, and it takes like all the details about your skin, which are your problem areas and stuff like that. I was actually told that my skin's super good and I'm not prone to wrinkles. I have a few enlarged pores, and that's it. And I tend to have more dry skin, and I never knew that before, so I was actually surprised to learn that, because I thought my skin was oily, not dry. And now this is me getting the Ultra Duo for rejuvenation. I believe it like tightens the skin, like closes the pores. It's kind of like an ultrasound. They'll put like a gel thing on my face, and then she was like moving it around on my face. Again, super relaxing. It felt like a massage. I really enjoyed this one as well. So guys, Seoul Guide Medical provided me with an option, well, more than one option. They provided me with options to different clinics and surgeries and surgeons. And when I was sending emails, like I had like a consultation kind of online just through email. So I didn't have my first consultation until I was in Korea. But let me just tell you guys exactly what I had done. So first thing I had done is a subbrow lift. Next thing I had done was Rhinoplasty. Let me tell you exactly what I had done. I've got it written here. I had Rhinoplasty, which was Osteotomy, Alar plus Alar Base Reduction, Tip Plasty, and Hump Reduction. I actually had a hump that I never knew even existed. I then had Buccal Fat Removal, which I've already explained, which is fat removed from my cheeks, and I had fat taken out of my chin and neck. You might be saying, Fifi, did you really need all of that? Yes, I did need all that. I wasn't happy with how my brow would sit. Maybe you guys wouldn't be able to notice it on camera, but in person, it was just very low and I just didn't like how it looked at all. That's why I wanted a brow lift. My nose, I just felt was very wide and it just lacked shape and it was just too wide. It wasn't flat. I actually really liked my nose from the side, and my surgeon actually maintained what I love the most about my nose, which is awesome. And I just needed to have it done. Every time I'd look at myself, like when I was filming or when someone would take a picture of me, I'd always look at it and straight away I'd look at my nose and it would just bring me down. And I actually had a phobia. I still have this phobia because it's just stuck with me from since a young age, but I have a phobia of people taking my photos because of that. And the fat on my face, I had it taken out because I just always had like a puppy fat pudgy face. I just always had that. If you look in my older videos compared to now, you can see like a difference. You might not be able to see it here now, but you can see a huge difference. I have lost weight in the last few months, but even before, when I'd lose weight, I'd still maintain like chubbiness on my face, and I just feel like I've lost all this weight. What's the point if my face is still chubby? So that's why I wanted those procedures. And yeah, jeez, let's go. Roll the VT again. I'm just getting my pictures taken. I had to get all like from all angles. And now here I am at my first consultation with my surgeon. I'm just voicing all my concerns, everything that I want done, everything I want changed. And he's just explaining to me all the procedures and what can be done, etc. Here he's actually explaining to me, I actually told what I do like about my nose, and he's, you know, saying to me we will be able to maintain my side profile, which is my favorite thing about my nose. We also went into more detail about my sub-brow lift. I actually asked for a full brow lift initially, but he said no. He said I'm too young and I don't need to have a full brow lift, which I thought was awesome, because a surgeon that says no is always a good surgeon. Any surgeon that just says yes to anything isn't a good surgeon. So he suggested a sub-brow lift for me, which was just in the middle, a small lift in the middle, which really helped me. And I'm so glad I got that done. I'm not sure why we're laughing here. I think I was telling him I look like a Neanderthal with my forehead. We then moved on and started talking about my buccal fat removal, which is fat removal for my cheeks, and my double chin liposuction and neck liposuction. I was actually concerned about loose skin and stuff like that, but doctor assured me that there'd be no loose skin, and through the procedure it will like tighten up. And of course that did happen. I have no loose skin or anything like that. Again, we're laughing, I'm not sure why. Here's me, guys, walking along in my little pre-surgery robe. And now, of course, this is me having my second consultation on the day of my surgery, just before my surgery. You can see doing what surgeons do. And he was just explaining to me again everything, the whole procedure, everything that's going to be done to my face. Yeah. And here again we have doctor explaining to me and reassuring me one last time before surgery. Okay guys, just before I go, I quickly want to mention that I had local anesthetic with heavy sedation, so I didn't go under general anesthesia for this surgery, which I was super pleased about, because I've had surgery before, and honestly the worst part of the surgery for me was just waking up after the general anesthesia. I felt sick, nauseous. I can't stand being nauseous, and I was so thankful that I didn't have to go completely under for that. I didn't wake up obviously during the surgery, but you can wake up, they can wake you up and stuff like that. But literally I woke up from the surgery, I got up and I just I literally went to the toilet straight after the surgery. But I'll talk more about that in part 2, because this is going to be in 2 parts. This is everything pre-surgery, then I'll be doing a part 2, which will be post-surgery, the results and everything that happened after the surgery, how Seoul Guide Medical looked after me, all my checkups, how my surgeon spoke to me, what he spoke to me about, all stuff like that will be in part 2, because I want to wait to the 6-month mark, because I'm still swollen and my face is still changing every day. So I want to wait a little while until I get to my almost final results and I can provide the best and most truthful information for you guys. So look out for part 2. And yeah, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below, and I'll either answer them in the comments or I will answer them in my part 2 video, which will be my post-surgery video. And yeah, I hope you guys understand why I chose to have surgery. I hope you understand why people do choose to have surgery. And if you do choose to have surgery, you do you. Don't feel judged by anyone, you know. And yeah, also, like, if you do want surgery and, you know, your doctor says no, don't go looking elsewhere for it. If a doctor says no, don't do it. Don't do it. Let's be safe, guys. Let's be logical. Let's be smart. And that's it. I'm gonna leave now. I don't know what else to say. I love you guys, and yeah, I hope this has been helpful and informative. All links and stuff will be in the description. And yeah, goodbye.
Seoul is the capital of plastic surgery, skin, dental, vision correction, and other medical treatments. Seoul Guide Medical is here to find you the best doctors, the best procedures, and take care of you from start to finish. Contact us at consult@soulguidemedical.com for a free consultation with our specialists. Let us take care of everything and create a customized treatment plan that is right for you. We help you with airport pickup, accommodations, in-clinic translations, aftercare, and hold your hand every step of the way. Visit our website at soulguidemedical.com for more information. Seoul Guide Medical. Happy patients, always.